Man, this water's so dark you just can't see where you're stepping, hey? Yeah, but we'll have a look at the goods when I get home, I guess. I'm getting a little bit of gold, but I've got back to the car and I'm in a bit of a pickle. I've just pulled up in an absolutely magical little spot down here. It's one place I've never been to before. I came out exploring out this way a couple of weeks ago and hit some trails up further, which were pretty cool, but nowhere near as nice as this. This is yeah, right on this river here, which does hold gold. So come down here today, hopefully yeah, find a bit. I've got some panning stuff, so I can have a go at panning some gold, and I've also got my sniping equipment, so might jump in the water. I'm just gonna have a look around first, and this place is absolutely stunning. And a little campfire just over the back over here. I think I might have to come back and camp here a couple of nights, I reckon. Absolutely magical. Nice big swimming hole here. Inside bend. Might have to go for a walk up the creek here and see what we can find. Have a bit of a look-see. Hey guys, while I'm getting myself set up here, it would be legendary if you could give us a like, drop a comment if you got a question, or hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hitting subscribe won't cost you a thing, and it really does mean a lot to me. Thanks guys, much appreciated. How about we put the drone up and have a quick look up and down the creek. The drone I'm using here, just in case you're interested, is a DJI Mini 3 Pro.
Please check it on the map. Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So it's actually going to be a pretty hot day, so I think my plan is I'm going to head up and do a bit of digging and panning first while it's still a bit cooler, and then when it gets hot I'll jump in the water and try some sniping. But while I'm panning I'll have a look around and see what I can see if I can find any good bedrock in the river I can maybe jump into and have a look at. Whack these on just in case. When you head out prospecting, do you guys prefer to go solo or do you like to have some company? This is a nice little looking bar of bedrock. I think I might have to come back and have a scratch around. And this water's so dark you just can't see where you're stepping, hey? You don't know if it's deep or shallow or what. Just getting deeper. Far out. Turn this camera around, I'll show you. Like, it just looks like an oil slick, cannot see a thing. It's real dark tea tree looking. Anyway, just creeping my way up the middle. Oh. Feeling my way around. I just had a quick stop here on this big inside bend, and there's a rock, just a big rock sitting there, and I've had to dig behind that. And yeah, first pan I've got, it's only a small couple of specks, but I've got to get in the sunlight here somewhere. Yeah, it's only a small couple of specks, but it's a start. If you can see that, probably can't see at the top of the pan anyway, I won't waste your time with that. I'll dig a bit deeper and see if I can find some more. New Christmas present I got from the kids. Tiger claw. Nice little pick. Well, there's another couple of specks of gold in there, but they're only small. Get the rest of this out. I'll stay for it anyway. Absolute cracker. Be nice to find something a little bit chunky. Another tiny bit there. A couple of little specs again. Not setting any records, that's for sure. Anyway, keep at it. I'm only getting small stuff here, guys, so I think it's time for me to move on and try somewhere different. This little backpack here is actually pretty good for storing your pick. It's got a, it's kind of like a wet section there that you can put like a wetsuit or a wet towel or whatever in there. You know, you can unzip it at the bottom and then whack that pick straight through. And then you got that little holder at the bottom, which is designed, is more of a hunting backpack from Bushpuck. But yeah, it's pretty good. I just decided to have a bit of a scratch around here. This bedrock's like really fractured and breaking up heaps easy. There's definitely got to be gold in there, I reckon. I didn't spend too long here. I was getting hungry and I was also keen to get my wetsuit on and start sniping. I'm just stopping for a minute, gonna down a couple of hard-boiled eggs from my chickens at home, and then I'm gonna hit the water. Haven't had too much luck so far, so it might be time to whack the wetty on and jump in the water. Have a little snipe and see if I can find something in the bedrock. Everything's starting to freeze in my fridge there. I don't know if the thermostat's going in it again. It's happened before. Hopefully not. Goggles, snorkel. Don't think I'll need the hoodie. I'll bring it just in case. Gonna go downriver this time, just see if there's a bit of a junction here. Two creeks or rivers running into each other, so I'll head down further. Downstream from the junction and see if we can find anything. Just come downstream a bit. Kind of like the look of that area in just behind that rock there where it's boiling away. So I might just jump in the water here and just see if what I can see. Water's still pretty murky. We'll have a look. I spent some time here clearing away overburden and trying to break up some of that loose bedrock. However, I wasn't having any luck here, so I decided to move on. I'm still very new to prospecting, so I'm still learning how to read the creeks and rivers to locate the gold. I decided to go back upstream and try a spot which I'd walked past earlier that I thought looked okay. I've just been working in a little crevice down here. I think I got a nice little piece of gold. It's only a little bit, but it's nice for me. And there she is, a nice little piece of mid-north coast gold and the first of a few more to come out of this crevice. It's on the tip of my finger. I don't know if you can see that. It's only small. That's the best bit today. I started breaking up this cracked bedrock, and as I did, I started to find more gold. One thing that I've decided is that I need to work on a new snuffer bottle. I find this little Mine Lab bottle keeps getting blocked up, which is very frustrating. I've just been working this little section here, and every time I pop out a little bit of bedrock, I'm getting a little bit of gold. Not a lot, but just little pieces. GoPro's gone flat, so just filming on this for now, but we'll have a look at the goods when I get home, I guess. The day's getting on, folks, so I think it's time to head back to the car and get out of here. So I had some fun out there gold sniping, but I've got back to the car and I'm in a bit of a pickle. My My starter motor had been playing up recently, and I had it booked in next Thursday to get it replaced. It's been starting okay, but Murphy's Law, go out bush and she's going to die on you. So anyway, lucky I had the spare starter motor, or the new one that I was going to have installed on Thursday. So I'm doing a bit of bush mechanic job and putting it in myself. Fingers crossed she works. At this point, I stopped filming because I was a little stressed and had to focus on getting my car fixed. I had no phone service and my family were already expecting me home by now, and they also weren't sure of my exact location. Luckily, I managed to get the old starter motor pulled out and the new one installed without too many issues, apart from dropping some nuts in the leaf litter, which was difficult to find. Also late in the day, another prospector turned up and gave me a hand, which I was thankful for. By the time I got back to service area, it was just before dark and my wife was quite concerned and was actually on her way out with my son's Land Cruiser to try and find me. I guess the moral of the story is to be well prepared and always tell close family or friends exactly where you will be before you head out. There's never a dull moment when you're out exploring in the bush. Anyway, I made it home all good, and here is the little bit of gold I found for the day. This piece here was the largest of the lot. I won't quit my day job just yet. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Till next time. Cheers.